Cities Skylines 2 just added bikes to the game. It is a massive update, but what would happen if we forced every citizen to only use bikes? To find out, let's build a bike-only city. The bicycle paths are here under landscaping. There's a full tab for bicycles. And my first idea is, can we build an outside connection with a bicycle path? It seems like we cannot. How about the key wall? That also does not seem to be possible. So we can't just get people in directly from an outside connection, but I'm not giving up yet. Let's just start with a small grid so we can experiment what we can do with this patch. It's not connected to any outside connections. To double check, I'm also connecting up this bike path to it. I'm going to start the time and I'm going to start zoning some low density around here, some commercial zones and some industrial area. And let's try to get some people in here. So far, population is still 0. Buildings are building, but no one is moving in. So we need some sort of outside connection. Maybe just a normal road. Let's just draw it in. And then how about we connect that with bicycle paths to our actual city? This is a setup that technically should work, but it seems like that it does not work. There's no cars appearing here. I mean, just to double check, if we connect up this road with the actual road, we have a lot of truck traffic, but also still no people. So maybe to get people, we need these services. And there are some new ones. Look at that, a small windmill and a new small water tower. These look pretty cool. And then I'm of course dumping sewage into the ocean. And still, no one is moving in. Did I break the game already? Why is that? We have outside connections. I mean, I can just draw in another one as well. This should work. How about I connect it up to the highway? Yeah, now we're getting people to move in. That's weird. Do people only move in via highway outside connections? Let's get a highway, connect that up here with the city. And yes, people are using the highway to move in. That's new. But with this new information, let's rework our bicycle approach. So a normal road here connected to the bicycle paths. And then we can just get a highway from the outside to that road, start the time. And no, this also does not work. Maybe they need bicycle parking. There are a lot of new options. Let's just go with like this small bicycle storage. It just takes one tile. We can do the same thing here in the industry area, but no, people are still not moving in. So I guess I do need a highway to connect directly to our residential area. Immediately people are using this route. But then let's just delete the connections to the shops and the workplaces. Let's just replace these with a bike path instead. I'm also adding more bicycle parking and some medium density buildings, as well as offices and more industry buildings. We should now really get some traffic, but the only thing on my bike path are these moose. At least they are enjoying it. Oh, and here they come. The first cyclists that are going to work. It seems like some things are starting to work. So let's just continue building out the city. We need more electricity. So let's get in a wind turbine. And oh, they increased the maximum power output of the large wind turbine. It's now 6 megawatts. That makes them even more profitable. But for us right now, they should only provide electricity. A lot of things are building in. And every once in a while, people are using this biking path to make the city more attractive. Let's add a firehouse, a police station. We can add a school over here where people have to bike to. And let's also add the new bicycle park. Quite a nice asset. I built a hospital and also the new small cemetery. It was about time they added something like this. I mean, look how much larger the old one was. There's definitely much more bike traffic now. The city is at around 800 population. But for some reason, most of these people are not taking a job. We have an unemployment of 90% and all these companies are looking for people to take their job. So it seems like not everyone has a bike and can just use this path. I don't think it's a problem of bike storage because these bicycle storing units, most of them are empty. I also added one directly on the street. These seem to be a bit more popular. Actually, clicking here through these buildings, I did not find a single one yet where anyone is employed. That's really weird. like also not on the businesses. It seems like people can't take a job if they can only go there by bike. Let's quickly check. How about if I add a pedestrian path? Now a lot of these icons are disappearing. Oh, this game is so bad. Look at it, now everyone is walking. And the thing is, it seems like that people cannot go to work on a bike, but only by foot or by car, but they can go shopping by bike. So the customers can get here, but the employees cannot. That's insanity. And that's why the city works flawlessly with a footpath, but does not work using only a bike path. We can confirm that this is true by just looking at the people that arrive here on bikes or scooters. So this person's going shopping. Let's just wait for the next one. Here they come. This one is also going shopping. Shopping, shopping, shopping. So everyone on the bike path is going shopping. But if we look at some people walking here, sure, there's also people that go shopping, but there's also people that are going to work. But you won't find any bikes where people are going to work. These mechanics are horrendously bad. And I wonder, now that these businesses have employees, what will happen if I just delete this footpath again? Will they now use a bike? Will they be stuck at work? Let's monitor this electronics shop and see what happens. It seems like that the number of employees did drop a bit, but it did not go to 0. But at the same time, it's not more people using these bike paths now. And also no new people are taking these jobs. As soon as I build back this pedestrian path and we look back on the electronics shop, it is almost instantly fully staffed again. So for our bike-only city to work, we need 2 ways. We need one path for shoppers to go by bike and one path for workers to go either by foot or by some other means of transport. One thing I also want to check is what happens if I add parking fees to all of these stations. Just cranking it up to $50 to park your bike. And that seems to be making a lot of money, 115,000 in parking fees. That's our incentive for getting as many bikes as possible. I think there are some district policies as well. We can check them out. There's one that gives bicycle traffic restrictions. We don't want that. We want the urban cycling initiative. We want more people to use the bicycle. But so far, we only have tons of people walking. That's definitely the most popular option. But I can work with that. Let's try some alternatives. What happens if we add a train station? We have this new railway depot, and let's just use a small train station here and here, connect everything up, and also connect it with the train depot. Get in a railway route. That one is going. And now we can delete this pedestrian path. We should have more people going to this train station now. And just maybe in case people want to cycle here, let's add some parking spaces for bikes as well. Oh yes, people do cycle here. It actually seems to be quite a popular option. So to get work, people can cycle here, then take the train. And then after the train station, they are exclusively pedestrians. So they can then walk to work. The train station is definitely really busy. I also increased the parking fees to $50 here. I added some additional underground parking hall with also $50 parking fees. And why not also give the train a ticket price of $50? Just to double check, the bicycle path over here is still in use. So the shoppers that can go shopping actually use the bike. And all these workers over here use the train. And what's this? Why is it everything blue? Another graphical glitch? I'm not sure. I can't get it to go away. This game just keeps adding more and more bugs. It's crazy. At least the city is profitable. 130,000 from parking fees, 25,000 from public transport fees. I can work with this. So using what we have learned, let's start a new city over here. But first I need to quickly restart the game. Hey, and back in the city, we no longer have blue artifacts. Maybe it's Paradox punishing me for discovering all their bugs. So let's build a new city and apply everything that we have learned. We need a big residential area and we need an even bigger area for jobs and shops. Let's delete one road that goes here to the right. So off the main highway, we only have roads that connect into the residential area. Let's make good use of that. Zone in high density, a lot of it, a bunch of medium density. Oh, let's also try the new old town homes. I want to see how these look. Mixed use, apparently. Then we need a lot of industry. We need shops and we need offices. Everything needs services. Let's just import electricity. We can even check out this new small transformer station. Then we need people to go shopping over there. So let's get in some extensive bike network. I'm just connecting it up with many places. I'm also upgrading as many of the roads as I can with bike pathways on both sides. Why not? Then there's a lot of choice. And then finally, we need a way for people to get to work. So let's add another set of train stations. I'm just connecting everything up with the train terminal that we already have from the old town. Get in a rail line. I guess we could even get in a rail line that connects all the way to the outside. I mean, compared to the cycling path, this works. And then, of course, we need to offer parking spaces. I wonder which one gives the most value for money. So let's quickly compare all of them. This small one here has availability for 30 bikes at $180 a month. That means $6 per month per bike. These ones here are more expensive. And after going through all of these, it turns actually out that this small one is the cheapest one per bike. So it makes sense because the other ones require a building that they are more expensive. Let's get rid of all the other ones. I mean, this one is pretty nice because it's kind of small, but it takes like 450 bikes and the upgrade for it is quite cheap. So I'm gonna keep that around as well, but let's add parking fees to the maximum. And I'm going to add more of these cheap bike parking spaces everywhere around the city. But for the users, they won't be cheap because, well, $50 parking fees. And now we just need to make our city attractive. Hospital, education, fire service, police station, park, postal service, and internet. Somehow the rate in which people are moving in is kind of slow, like there's not even a traffic jam here at the city entrance. So let's just wait for a while and simulate to see how things develop. A lot of things have happened. We're at 10,000 population, but we can also now check out these new historical buildings. They look quite decent. I especially love like these corner ones. Really beautiful. But that's not what we're here for. Let's look at the biking path. Kind of empty. But if we go further here towards the work area or the shopping area, there's definitely a lot more traffic going on here. And don't forget, there is a second bridge for bikers over here that's also being used. So there's definitely bikes everywhere around. The parking garage for the bikes, this one has like 30 vehicles inside. But then of course, especially in the industry area, we got a lot more of these smaller ones standing around. And these are pretty much packed. I mean, 30 bikes parked here, 30 bikes parked here. Then there's more on the side, 30 bikes, 30 bikes. They are definitely being used to the point where we might even add some more right here. And look at the insane profitability of the city. 160,000 from parking fees, 80,000 from public transportation fees, $1 million a month in profit. And the thing is, this train right here that's taking the workers to the city, I don't think I even increased the ticket price here yet. So we can just pull that up. That will increase the fees even further. And I guess since this city is not growing that fast, let's delete the old town that we had before. I don't think there's really a point in having it around. So just that city just got totally demolished. It's really quite difficult to get many people to bike, but I think what we're doing is the best way to manage to do so. And we can follow these people around. They're really enjoying everything out here. Let's see where he's going and where he will park his bike, hopefully at a place where we charge $50 a month. Yes, right here. Thanks for paying. And now where are you going? Quickly take a look. Walking all the way over there to go shopping. It's still the same as in the beginning. Bike paths are only used to go shopping, but I think most of the shoppers are using this path. The train station is quite busy, of course, mostly filled with the workers. And it's actually funny to see, as soon as I place in a new parking area, I can see where all the people that are going there are coming from. They're all using these bike paths. That's pretty great. And that also shows me that we really need more of these. As soon as I place one, there's people who want to go here. Now it really seems like things are moving fast and many people are using the bikes. I mean, we can just do a quick time lapse here and see how fast these stands in the middle of nowhere will fill up. This area is now pretty packed, and remember, everyone here is paying $50 to park a bike here. Profits are even crazier than before, 300,000 in parking fees. By now some people are complaining that there's no trash collection, but all these are problems with easy fixes. By now our bike path is really busy and looking like the Tour de France. There's even a bike traffic jam. So all this is basically $50 each bike that is flowing into our bank account, and the city where all these people are forced to use bikes works quite well. We're making money, we're growing, people are mostly happy, and oh yes, I finally got it. A traffic jam symbol on the bike path. It really looks like our biking infrastructure is at capacity. Look at them, they are all waiting in line until the traffic jam up there continues. Pretty funny. Welcome to Bike Only City. So yeah, I think we have achieved everything. We have one bike path fully at capacity. I'm really disappointed with the update that people can't go to work on their bikes, but I guess we have to be happy with that for now. Since you're still watching at the end, consider subscribing and comment your thoughts about the bike patch and also about these new beautiful European homes. They look great. Thank you for watching and happy gaming.